I can feel the gayness in the air. Can you feel it? Happy Pride Month, everyone. I am elated. It is officially the first day of Pride Month, June 1st, 2024, on a Saturday. Perfect timing. I hope you are enjoying yourself. All the lovely lesbians, gays, bisexuals, pansexuals, demisexuals, asexuals, intersex, whoever you are, trans, LGBTQ plus, pansexual, you know who you are. Happy Pride Month. I am Giselle Wallace, lesbian life coach and author, and I decided what better way to start off Pride Month with doing a video about love. Yes, because love is love, and this month we get to celebrate Pride Month, which is about our history. It's about our sacrifice. It's about our legacy in our lives as lesbian, gay, bisexual, and LGBTQ plus people. We are a community. And I love the fact that we get to have a month reserved just for us. Happy Pride. The title of my video today is You Have the Right to Shoot Your Shot. WLW. For those who don't know what WLW means, it means women who love women. So this message is for you ladies, but fellas who are in the LGBTQ plus community, please don't feel left out, because what you can do is invert your sex or gender in the title. Because all of us who identify as same-sex attracted people can relate to the daunting task of meeting other people who are same-sex attracted. So enjoy the video and take notes if you like the video, comment, share the video, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much. My name is Giselle Wallace, and I am a professional life coach. And a very hot topic is love in relationships, dating, and marriage. And the reason why is because we as people are made to love. But when it comes to lesbian, gay, bisexual, and LGBTQ people, in this world, we're often reminded that there's only certain people who get the right to love. And usually these people are identified as heterosexual people. And they downplay or ignore, or they don't condone same-sex love. But I'm here to tell you today that we've been loving since the beginning of time, and we're going to love on till the end of time, and we're going to keep on loving even in the afterlife. So we, as same-sex attracted people, need love, and we deserve love. And I decided what better way to start off Pride Month with talking about love, because we need to be reminded that we are lovable people. Actually, my motto is I coach same gender loving people. And I do. And I love to coach. I love to educate. I love to inform, and I love to enlighten. One thing I've noticed in a world that loves to spread hate And see the irony in that statement, love to spread hate. Well, we're not going to spread hate as same gender loving people. We're going to love to spread love. All right. So repeat after me. We love to spread love. Yes, absolutely. Many times people will use words against you to berate you, to harm you, to make you feel inferior, and to make you feel ashamed of yourself. And I know this firsthand because when I was growing up, I was shamed for being a lesbian. And the word lesbian was used to berate me and to berate other women who love women. But you know what I did? I embraced the word lesbian and I turned it around and I celebrate being a lesbian because people wanted to steal my joy. But they didn't have that power. They didn't have that control or authority over my life. And you know why? Because I am loved by the Most High God, and I am a same gender loving person, and I have the right to love. Just like you, as a same gender loving person. And I just want to talk to you about what's really unique and special about being a same-sex attracted person and navigating the dating and love life path that we have to take in a heteronormative society. We are early on taught to be heterosexual, and it's instilled in us how to present ourselves to attract the opposite sex. But you knew deep inside that you were different and that you had no desire to date or marry the opposite sex. And you were aware that most people were dating and married to the opposite sex. And you probably learned this first from your own home life. Maybe you come from a 2-parent household and you have a mom and a dad. Or maybe you came from a single parent household. Your mother or your father raised you, but they were heterosexual. So we as lesbian, gay, bisexual, and LGBTQ people more than likely come from an upbringing with heterosexual parents, whether they were married, divorced, or separated. We were instilled with the model of heterosexual relationships, heterosexual marriage, heterosexual love. And that's completely fine. But now you want to be loved. Now you want to be in a committed partnership. You want to be married one day. And maybe you are already married as a same-sex attracted person. But maybe you married the wrong person. Maybe you married someone who is of the opposite sex because you were taught that's the way it's supposed to be. Well, there's still hope for you. Because being true to yourself, being authentic, and loving yourself requires you to live in your truth and to be honest first with yourself and then with other people. So if you are dating someone who is of the opposite sex, or if you're married to someone who is of the opposite sex, and you know that this is not the life that you desire to live, you have to make a very important decision about whether or not you are going to stay committed to the person you are with, or whether you're going to be committed to being who you really are and being with the person who is fit for you, another same-sex attracted person. Maybe you are single and you are a same-sex attracted person and you want to be loved. You're ready to have a relationship with the same sex, but you're struggling with how to start that process. And maybe you have a little apprehension about maybe other people judging you for wanting to be in a same-sex relationship. Or maybe you think it's too late for you because you've made a lot of mistakes in dating and you don't think that you're worthy of finding someone who will genuinely love you. Maybe you're afraid that what you've done in the past will come and haunt you. But let me tell you, that's all fear. And fear means false evidence appearing real. So we need to negate fear and we need to live in love. Love has no fear. You have the right to shoot your shot. Women who love women have the right to shoot your shot. Men who love men have the right to shoot your shot. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, shoot your shot. That means take a chance. Live without fear. Look forward to the future. Go after the life that you need. Because only you can make that choice for you. Nobody else can. I may be speaking to you right now in this video and telling you to go and shoot your shot, but I can't take you by the hand and open your mouth and make you speak the words on meeting someone who you are attracted to. You have to do that for yourself. I'm just here to guide you and encourage you. You have the right to shoot your shot because we live in this heteronormative society, which has taught us that being lesbian, gay, bisexual, or LGBTQ is irrelevant, that it's a non-factor, that it's abnormal, that there's no hope for you, that you are not living in love, but living in lust. Well, that's a lie. And you hear all of the rhetoric of heterosexual people talking about dating and relationships, and they usually will tell women that women are not supposed to shoot their shot. Why are women not able to shoot their shot in the heterosexual community? Well, because heterosexual people are different from homosexual people. Heterosexual people have other rules and guidelines that they have to abide by in order for their relationships to work as heterosexual people. What do I mean by that? Heterosexual people are required to be in a relationship with someone of the opposite sex. There has to be a male and a female in the relationship in order for their relationship to work. And why does it work for them that way? Well, because they are attracted to the opposite sex mentally, emotionally, physically, sexually, and spiritually. So they are designed for the opposite sex. But they also have another requirement in heterosexual relationships. And that is that the male is the leader. And the male is in the position to pursue a woman. But a woman who is heterosexual is not to pursue a man. So that's what heterosexual people mean by a woman is not supposed to shoot her shot. So a woman is supposed to wait on her spouse, which will be a man. And a man is supposed to find his spouse, which is a woman. So he pursues his spouse. And when he pursues his spouse as a heterosexual man, he finds a woman, and the woman who is heterosexual will wait for the man to pursue her and ask her out on a date. Because this woman who identifies as heterosexual knows that she is not supposed to shoot her shot. Because that's the way a heterosexual relationship dynamic works. But homosexual relationships, those rules and guidelines and restrictions do not apply to us. And that's one of the reasons why I love being a lesbian. Because I am not restricted or required to meet the guidelines of being a heterosexual woman, because I am not a heterosexual woman. I am not waiting on a man to pursue me in a dating relationship. I can shoot my shot as a woman who loves women whenever I feel like it. I don't have the same reservations or restrictions or rules to follow by like a heterosexual woman does, because I am not under a heterosexual relationship dynamic. I am under a homosexual relationship dynamic. We don't have the same positions of a male and a female in a heterosexual relationship. And let me explain that to you briefly. I always say this when I'm coaching my clients, and if you've listened to any of my previous YouTube content discussing relationships between same-sex attracted people, I always say that we are equals. Two women in a homosexual relationship are equals. Two women in a homosexual relationship are equals. And we are not taking on a position of being a man, because we're both women. And we're free to be creative in our same-sex relationships. We are able to move instinctively how we like to move as women who love women. And that's so beautiful, and it's so freeing, liberating, and it's peaceful. And it makes sense for us. And when you shoot your shot, you may be meeting the love of your life. Now, I know you may feel like, oh, I don't know if this woman is into women. Like, what if she's heterosexual? She may get very angry with me. I don't know how she's going to react. She may make a scene. She may tell her man that I came on to her, because I don't know if she's married, dating, or single. And that's true. You know, you may meet this woman who you find very attractive, and you're a woman. You know that you are a same-sex attracted woman, but you don't know this other woman. You don't know if she's same-sex attracted. But let me tell you, ladies, a lot of times we as women who love women, because we have been brainwashed for so long that we should not be ourselves, it makes us feel guilty or ashamed for either liking someone of the same sex, which in our case would be another woman. And then we have even more of a burden, or we go through analysis paralysis when it comes to us trying to meet other women who are like-minded and who are same-sex attracted, because subconsciously you've been brainwashed to believe that it's wrong for you to be interested in a woman. And then we've also been taught to date like heterosexual women. In other words, you're taught to be passive and submissive and to wait for a man to pursue you. And so that kind of messes you up. It throws you off balance, because you have to rethink everything. You have to retrain yourself. You have to reprogram yourself as same-sex attracted women. Because we live in a heteronormative society, we have been raised since we were little girls to appeal to men. And that you're talking about years of being trained to be a heterosexual girl, a heterosexual teenager, and now a heterosexual woman. So do not be hard on yourself. It's going to take years for you to unlearn all of that dogma, because you are not a heterosexual woman. You are a woman who loves women. So don't be hard on yourself. Don't overthink the situation. Just practice. Just practice meeting women. Practice talking to women. Start with hello and go from there. Let me tell you a secret, ladies. 99.9% of women are waiting to be approached. They are waiting for another woman to compliment them. They are waiting to be appreciated. They are waiting to be loved. You heard this here first from me, Giselle Wallace. 99.9% of women are waiting to be approached by a woman. She is waiting to be complimented by a woman. She is waiting to be appreciated by a woman. She is waiting to be loved by a woman. So use that as your ammunition to start and shoot your shot, ladies. You deserve to shoot your shot. You have the right to shoot your shot. You have the right to love. You have the right to be loved. God is love. And the world has taught us that we are not deserving of being loved because we are lesbian, because we are gay, because we are bisexual, because we are LGBTQ. They have crushed our spirits for years, and they intend to continue to crush our spirits while they show off their heterosexual relationships and their love relationships and their marriages in our face every day without considering how we feel. Do not spend another minute, another hour, another day looking at other people being free to love who they want to love while you stay to yourself single or stuck in a relationship that you know is not meant for you. You have the right to shoot your shot. And when you shoot your shot, you're going to find out that your confidence is going to increase. It's going to rise. It's going to elevate. And don't worry about what the other person is going to do. Because your heart posture is in the right place. Your intentions are in the right place. You want to be loved, and you want to give love to another human being. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with being loved and going after love. If you do not shoot your shot, then you're going to be in the same predicament that you are right now, or even worse. So don't let that happen to you. And don't worry about the outcome, because what is meant for you is meant for you. If you shoot your shot at this woman and she rejects you, thank God. Rejection is protection. It really is. And you keep going. You keep going, because when the right time comes, you're going to meet her. And here's another beautiful thing. Yes, you are going to shoot your shot. But guess what? While you're shooting your shot, there's going to be another woman shooting her shot. And eventually, you're going to meet up together. So when you take action with your life, then guess what happens? You ignite action in the external world. And what I mean by that is, when you take action, then you ignite action in other people. That is an energy. You have an energy that is moving in you when you take action, and it moves the universe. Don't you ever forget that. You have the right to shoot your shot. Women who love women, you have the right to shoot your shot. Men who love men, you have the right to shoot your shot. Love is in the air. Take advantage of it. I am a professional life coach. You have your own situation that you're going through. And although this video will be there for you to go back and listen to as often as you need to, you may need someone to speak to. Contact me. I am a professional life coach, and that's why I'm here. It's to help you, give you guidance, accountability. That way life can be a little bit easier to navigate when it comes to dating and love. All of my contact information is here on YouTube in the description box. I just hope that you will take this message very seriously and implement it and apply it to your lives. Happy Pride Month. Thank you for listening. Have a rainbow day.